I think it's recording.
Hey, feel free to comment. Whoa, that was Duke, my dog. Let's start again. Dog, go lay down. What's wrong with you? Hey guys, this is Eric. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I will be covering a male's perspective, I guess you could say, on plastic surgery. I know, right? A little taboo, but especially this first topic that I'm gonna cover. I haven't really seen a lot of videos out there, so yeah, so stay tuned, and I hope this helps, I guess, answer some questions on, you know, like before and after, and like why I got it, and just the whole process from A to Z, right? On the things that I've went under, I guess you could say, to kind of fix some insecurities of mine that I've had throughout my life. I'm also going to be maybe reviewing some of the cosmetic products that I use after each surgery that I've had. I haven't had many, I've only had a couple. And also expect maybe some, you know, like lifestyle blogging and whatnot. I guess we'll see where this takes us, right? However, that's not to say that I won't be reviewing, you know, just routine, you know, day and night stuff that I use on a daily basis. But when we get there, I'll let you guys know, obviously. So let's get to it, right? This first topic is forehead reduction / hairline advancement. Cool. So what is it? So it's literally reducing the size of your forehead. I'm not going to put everything into this one video because it's a lot, right? So I'm going to put, it's basically like a mini series of, you know, just, you know, basically thinking about getting the surgery done to post-surgery and 2 months later, which is where I'm at with this first topic. So I'll show you guys some before and after pictures, where I'm at now with my whole journey on that. If you guys have any questions, maybe something that I didn't cover within a video, just feel free to comment and I'll do some follow-ups to those videos. Cool. So I've always had an insecurity, I guess a complex about my forehead or my 7 head. It's like always been super big, right? A lot of people didn't really notice it, especially my friends. I've always like managed to cover it up, but it more so stemmed from my family. They're the ones that pretty much pointed it out my entire life. I guess not so much as an adult, but you know, when you're younger and you're teens, and like that's when you're most like vulnerable to like pick up an insecurity, because it kind of sticks with you and you're already like in that phase where you're like super insecure about stuff, right? So yeah, I've always had like an insecurity about my forehead. It was, so post-surgery, it was like 7.5 centimeters. And so now it's like 5, I think 5.5. Yeah, they took like, I think, I want to say 2.7 or 2.5. And I'm sure some of you guys will relate to me. Having a big forehead, like you've always kind of had, especially if you're insecure. Like if you're not, then, you know, kudos to you. But people who have like an insecurity about this, it's been kind of tough, you know, just with your hair, I guess, because you've never really wanted to expose it because you're embarrassed about it. So I've always had like longer hair to kind of hide it, and like bangs. I've always had bangs, right? Or like a crop haircut, just so I could hide it, all right? And especially like if the day was like super windy outside, that was like the worst freaking days ever, right? Because it was like a gust of wind just kind of like flapped your little bang to the side. People could see your forehead, and obviously like if it's an insecurity of yours, you're like, oh shit. So anytime like I would walk outside and there's like wind, I would always like, I don't know, I would always like turn like in the, I guess in the direction of the wind, with like kind of like looking like this. I don't know why I keep doing this, but anyways, yeah, so it wouldn't like flop everywhere, right? That, and then like I used to live in San Diego and I love the beach. And anytime I would go swimming, and obviously it was like often, right? Especially during the summer, because why not? But anytime I'd go with friends, I'd never really wet my head, which I know it's crazy because you're like in the ocean, but I would always manage to like not dip my head into the ocean because I was so embarrassed of like, you know, when you come out of the ocean, people normally like push their hair back because it's all wet. They don't want it like all in front of their face. So that was like my biggest fear. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a dip, wet my hair, and then when I come up, I'm gonna have to like pull my hair back and my big old 7 head's gonna be like exposed to the world, right? So that did suck, right? It's little things like that that people don't realize that it's like a big deal for somebody, you know, especially if they're insecure about it. So obviously this video is for anybody that's, I guess, curious about forehead reduction / you know, hairline advancement. That and people who are thinking about getting it. So I hope you get like your questions answered from these videos. If you do have other questions that I haven't covered, again, feel free to comment and I'll answer them. And if I feel like I get enough questions or something that I didn't cover and I get a lot of questions on that specific topic, I can make a follow-up video. I didn't find a lot of videos, especially from a male's perspective, because I guess it's kind of taboo, especially plastic surgery and especially a forehead reduction, right? But I guess that's my main reason of this whole channel. And if not, just I guess for entertainment purposes, like, you know, just go with me on this journey of like, you know, plastic surgery, you know, before and afters. I always like seeing like before and afters, right? Like that's like one of my main focuses when I was watching other videos. I'm like, I want to see how good this turned out, or, you know. But anyways, y'all will see that. Okay, so that's it for this video, which was episode 1. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below, like, share, and subscribe. There will be a series of videos regarding my journey with this hairline advancement / forehead reduction. So stay tuned. The next video will be talking about, you know, how much I paid, finding a doctor, and, you know, my first consultation. So stay tuned.